Direction cosines and direction ratios, part 3.
Hi, hello everyone. Continuation of previous part. So see the next one. Show that the lines whose DCs are given by the relations L plus M plus N equals to 0 and 2Mn plus 3NL minus 5LM equals to 0 are perpendicular to each other. So means angle between the two lines are perpendicular. Then the sum and product of two DCs is 0. That is L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 is equals to what? 0. Then we can say that the two lines are perpendicular to each other. So first you need to find a DCs of lines. See here given relations L plus M plus N is equals to 0. So this is equation 1. So from this we can write the value of either L, M or N. See here L is equals to minus of M plus N. This is equation 2. What is the next relation? See here that is 2Mn plus 3NL minus 5LM is equal to 0. This is the third relation. Now substitute equation 2 in equation 3. See here, substitute equation 2 in equation 3. See here what you get? 2Mn plus 3n into, what is L value? Minus of n plus n. So here we will get minus of m plus n minus 5 into Lm. L is what? Minus of m plus n. So minus into minus plus of m plus n into m is equals to 0. Now simplify this. 2Mn minus 3Nm minus 3m square. This one 5m square plus 5mn is equals to 0. So first write m square value. It is 5m square. Next 5mn plus 2mn, 7 minus 3. So we get 4mn minus 3m square is equals to 0. So clearly find the factors. So there is no factors. So in that case, we have to divide with either m square or n square. See here, divide both sides by n square. So what you get? 5 into m by n whole square plus 4mn by n square minus 3m square by m square is equals to 0. This is 5 into m by n whole square, 1 and 8 cancel, 4 into m by n minus 3 is equals to 0. So clearly this is a quadratic equation in terms of m by n. So clearly this equation has two roots. See here, the above equation has two roots. Say m1 by n1 comma m2 by n2. Okay. So because of this equation in terms of m by n, so that's why I am taking the roots m1 by n1 comma m2 by n2. Now find the product of the roots. Product of the roots. See here, we need to find product of the roots. So why? Because see here, you know that L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 is equals to 0. Then the two lines are perpendicular. Here product of n terms, product of m terms, product of n terms. So here if you multiply these two, you will get product of m terms by product of n terms. So that's why we have to find the product of the roots. So that is C by E formula. Now m1 m2 divided by n1 n2 is equal to c by a. C is minus 3, a is 5. So this is minus 3 by 5. So this is equation 4. Now again write either m value or n value. So because you want L1 and L2 combination. So that's why you have to write either m value or n value. See here from equation 1, m is equal to minus of L plus c. This is equation. Now again substitute m value in equation 3. Here substitute m in equation 3. So here what you get? 2mn. That means minus 2 into L plus n into n plus 3n minus 5L into m. M is what? We get plus of L plus n is equals to 0. Okay. Now this is minus 2Ln minus 2n square plus 3Ln plus 5L square plus 5Ln is equals to 0. So just so first write L square times 5L square, 5Ln minus 3Ln, 8 minus 2 will get 6Ln minus 2n square is equal to 0. So here also there is no factors. So in that case we have to divide the given equation with either L square or n square. Here divide with n square. So what you get? 5 into L by n whole square plus 6Ln by n square minus 2n square by n square is equal to 0. Okay. Now this can be written as 5 into L by n whole square plus 6L by n minus 2 equals to 0. Again this is a quadratic equation in terms of L by n. So this equation has two roots. See here, the row equation has two roots. So say L1 by N1 comma L2 by N. So here also find product of the roots. So product of the roots formula is C by A. So find product of these two. L1 L2 by N1 N2 is equal to C by A, that is minus 2 by 5. Okay. So this is equation 5. See here from equation 4, so this can be written as M1 M2 by minus 3 is equal to M1 M2 by 5. Again from equation 5, so interchange these two values, that is L1 L2 by minus 2 is equal to N1 N2 by what? So clearly these two are equal, therefore these three are also equal. That is L1 L2 by minus 2 is equal to M1 M2 by minus 3 is equal to N1 N2 by 5. Here you need to find L1 L2, M1 L2, N1 L2. So for that, let us consider this value is K. Now clearly what is L1 L2 value? Minus 2K. And M1 M2 value minus 3K. Okay. So here this is 5. And N1 N2 value is equal to 5K. Now L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 value. Here minus 2K minus 3K plus 5. So clearly you will get 0. So you know that if product of two DCs is 0, then you can say that angle between two lines is 90 degrees. Means they are perpendicular to each other. So this is the required answer. So see the next sixth question. Find the angle between two diagonals of a cube. So first we have to construct a cube. So see here, this is the coordinate axis. Okay. So this is x-axis. So this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. So here we have to construct a cube. So clearly, this is a cube. So this is a cube. So let us consider the vertices. This is O, and this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is A dash, this is B dash, this is C dash, this is G. Okay. So let OA, A dash, B dash, C dash, G be a cube. Okay. And length of each side of a cube is 1 unit. We have to consider each length of the cube is 1 unit, and we have to write the vertices of a cube. See here, vertices of a cube. So what are the vertices? First one, O, that is the origin. You know that origin is 0, 0, 0. And here A lies on the x-axis. So clearly y and z coordinate is G. Therefore A is 1, 0, G. So because of length of OA is 1 unit. So that's why vertex A is 1, 0, 0. And B lies on y-axis. So vertices of B is 0, 1, G. So because of on y-axis x and z coordinate is G. And vertices of C. So clearly C lies on z-axis. Therefore vertex C is what? 0, 0, 1. On z-axis both x and y coordinate G. So next one, A dash. See here, clearly A dash lies in the YZ plane. YZ plane. So clearly x coordinate is 0. X is 0, but y coordinate and z coordinate is 1. Next, B dash. So clearly B dash lies in the XZ plane. So therefore y coordinate is 0. That is 1, 0, 1. Next, C dash. So which lies in a XY plane. So clearly C dash lies in XY plane. Z coordinate is 0. That is 1, 1, G. And the last vertex is G. So clearly this G point lies in the space. So clearly this point covers the all axis X, Y, Z. Therefore none of them is G. It is 1, 1. So these are the vertices of a cube. Next you need to find the diagonals of a cube. So clearly what are the diagonals? OG. Okay. See here, diagonals of a cube. So diagonals are OG. Next, this and this, A dash. Next, B dash. Next, C dash. So these are the diagonals of a cube. Now we need to find the angle between any two diagonals. Okay. Angle between any two diagonals of a cube. So to find the angle between two diagonals, so first you need to find direction cosines of diagonals. So before finding the DCs of diagonals, first you need to find DRs of a diagonal. See here, direction ratios of OG. See here, O is what? So clearly O point is 0, 0, 0, and G point is 1, 1, 1. So this is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. If 2 points are given, then drs of OG is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Simply that is x2 minus x1, 1 minus 0. You will get 1, 1, 1. Now what are the DCs? DCs of OG is x by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. That is 1 by square root of x square plus y square plus z square is 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Similarly 1 by square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, and 1 by square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So what are the DCs? 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. Next find DCs of another diagonal. So see here, first DRs of A dash. A dash. x2 minus x1, 0 minus 1, minus 1, 1 minus 0, 1 x2. So clearly what you get, DCs of A dash is minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. So this is L1, M1, M1, this is L2, M2, M2. Now find the cos theta. For the angle between two diagonals is theta. So then cos theta is equal to what? L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. So here L1 L2, 1 by root 3 into minus 1 by root 3. So right here 1 by root 3 into minus 1 by root 3 plus 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3. Next plus 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3. So clearly these both are get cancelled. Cos theta is equal to how much? 1 by 3. So theta is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 3. So this is the angle between two diagonals of a cube. So see the second solution. If a ray makes an angle alpha, beta, gamma, delta with the diagonals of a cube, then find cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta. So first you need to construct a cube. So see, first we have to consider the coordinate axis. So this is x-axis, y-axis and the z-axis. We have to construct a cube. So clearly this is a cube. And write the vertices of a cube. O, A, B, C, A dash, B dash, C dash and G. So these are the vertices of a cube. Now see here. Now we need to find here angle between ray and first diagonal is alpha. Then find cos alpha. And angle between ray and second diagonal and third diagonal, fourth diagonal is beta, gamma, delta. Then find cos beta, cos gamma, cos delta. And after that you need to find the sum of squares of cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, cos delta. See here, first we need to find the diagonals of a cube. So see here, select O, A dash, B, B dash, C, C dash, G, B, A cube. And length of each side of cube. Length of each side of cube is 1 millimeter. We have to take each length of side of a cube is 1 millimeter. Now we have to write the vertices of a cube. See here, vertices. So what are the vertices? So clearly O is 0, 0, 0. So A lies on x-axis, y and z coordinate is 0. That is 1, 0, 0. And B lies on y-axis, x and z coordinate is 0. That is 0, 1, 0. Similarly, write the vertices C, 0, 0, 1. Next, A dash, which lies on yz plane, x coordinate is 0. So 0, 1, 1. And B dash, which lies in xz plane, y coordinate is 0, 1, 0, 1. And C dash lies in xy plane, it is 1, 1, 0. And G is 1, 1. So these are vertices of a cube. And find the diagonals of a cube. See here diagonals. What are the diagonals? OG, A dash, B dash, C dash. So these are the 4 diagonals of a cube. Now you need to find DRs of a cube. See here. DRs of OG. How to find DRs? See here, you know the 2 points O and G. See here, O is 0, 0, and G is 1, 1. So here this is x1, y1, z1. This is x2, y2, z2. So what are the DRs? x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z2. That is 1 minus 0. 1 comma, next 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0. You will get 1 comma, 1. Now DCs of OG. That is x by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. And y by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Similarly, z by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. So this is 1 by square root of sum of squares of these three. 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. And 1 by 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. And 1 by 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Therefore, DCs of OG is what? 1 by root 3 comma 1 by root 3 comma 1 by root 3. Now see here, if a ray makes an angle alpha with the first 2 diagonal of a cube. Okay. So clearly first 2 diagonal having the DCs are 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. But we need to find DCs of a ray. We don't know the DCs of a ray. So for that, let us consider L comma M comma N are DCs of a ray. Here, let L comma M comma N are DCs of a ray. Now given ray makes an angle alpha with the first 2 diagonal. So clear this is any ray. And this is the first diagonal OG. So angle between ray and the first diagonal is alpha. Then you know that angle between 2 lines is alpha. Then how to find cos alpha? So see here, given that alpha is the angle between ray and OG diagonal. So clearly this is what? L2, M2, N2, and this is what? L1, M1, N1. Therefore cos alpha is equal to what? L1, L2 plus M1, M2 plus N1, N2. Okay. Now see here, cos alpha is equal to what? L1 L2, that is L into 1 by root 3, L by root 3, next one M by root 3, next one N by root 3. Okay. Now clearly, what is cos alpha? L plus M plus N by root 3. Okay. So next find drs of A dash. See here, drs of A dash is what? See here, consider these two. X2 minus x1. See here, we will get 0 minus 1. Minus 1, next one 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0. You will get 1 comma. So therefore, what are the DCs? Clearly minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. Now find the angle between ray and second diagonal is what? Beta. See here, therefore, the angle between ray and A dash is beta. Therefore, cos beta, you will get L1 L2, L into minus 1 by root 3 plus M into 1 by root 3 plus N into 1 by root 3. So clearly we will get minus L plus M plus N by root 3. So here, because of first coordinate is having minus L, you will get here minus. So similarly, what is cos gamma? Second one get minus, that is L minus M plus N by root 3. Next, cos delta. This is last one minus L plus M minus N by root 3. So clearly we have cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, cos delta. Then find sum of the squares of cos ratios. Now, therefore, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta. See here, first cos alpha is this. L plus M plus N by root 3 whole square, cos beta minus L plus M plus N minus L plus M plus N by root 3 whole square plus cos gamma L minus M plus N by root 3 whole square plus L plus M minus N by root 3 whole square. Now find sum of these squares. So clearly, so what is the LCM? 3 only. So root 3 whole square is 3. So LCM is 3. Now first one, here L square, L square, L square, L square. We will get 4 L square. Next one, M square, M square, M square, M square. 4 M square. That is 4 times of L square plus M square plus M square. Next here plus 2LM, here minus 2LM get cancelled. So similarly, 2Mn minus 2Mn. So like that all terms are get cancelled. You will get only M square plus M square plus M square. So you know that sum of the squares of the DCs is always 1. That is 4 into 1 by 3. You will get 4 by 3. So since here L square plus M square plus M square is always 1. So therefore, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta value is 4 by 3. So this is the required answer. For next session, we will discuss new chapter